Hi, this is Android VIP Club, and today we're going to see the review about Huawei Honor 2. Honor 2 it's a low price smartphone with strong specs, and I don't really know in which category I should put this phone. In the high-end category, is it a cheap high-end category phone or an expensive low-end category phone? Well, either the first or the second. This is a really good phone because it has strong specs, a quad-core processor and a beautiful screen and a big battery on the back, and it's really beautiful to see. The price is very low for what you get. So here we have 6 or maybe more reasons to buy that phone. So the first reason is the good specs. As you know, there is the 8-megapixel camera, and the 8-megapixel camera, you can find it also in Nexus 4 and Galaxy S4 Mini, some more expensive phones than Honor 2. It has a big screen and a quad-core processor, great RAM of 2 GB and in some countries 1 GB, and then a big battery of 230 milliamperes. So you have a great combination at a very low price. The second reason to buy that phone is the camera effects. You know, the 8-megapixel camera is good, but the better is the camera features. If you go here, you can find some really funny effects like big noise or big face or gobber, and you can apply these funny effects on your photos and have photos like this one or this one. It's like the photo booth of iOS, and we really like that effect. Well, another reason to like that phone is the smile. There is the smile shooting mode. So if you put that smile shooting mode and you press this button, it doesn't take a photo, it waits until you smile. So that's a very clever feature, and we really like these features on our phones. It comes from the camera it's a camera feature, the smile, and we find it in some smartphones, not all of them, so it's good to have it on Honor 2. So one other reason to buy that phone is the radio app. There is a FM radio app, and this application is not embedded in all smartphones. Even some more expensive phones like Nexus don't have a radio app. It's good to have a radio app because you can hear your favorite radio stations everywhere without the need of internet connection. So another reason to buy that phone is the MicroSD slot. This phone has 8 GB of memory, and you can put some more with MicroSD. This phone takes MicroSD card. Some other phones like HTC One or some other premium phone like Sony Xperia Z don't take the MicroSD slot, so that's the reason to buy Honor 2. So another feature that we like very much is this notification bar, and which has some controls on it, and you can control your Wi-Fi or your GPS very easily. Another feature is in the settings. If you go to the display, then you can find some options that there are not in other phones like Nexus. It's the color temperature, that is it can be cold or warm, and it changes how the colors look on your phone. And then the best setting is the font size. A lot of people are asking about how to make the fonts larger. There are some apps that can do that, but you can, with Honor 2, you can do it by just selecting huge in the font size. So everything is huge now, and you can see it better. Well, the font size is really good. What I also really like is the keyboard. The keyboard it's not the default Android keyboard. It's another keyboard that has colors, and you can swipe like this and swipe to another keyboard setting like the numerical. Here you are, and go back to there. And it's good to have some colors here because it's different from the letters, and you can type faster. It's really great. So here we're gonna see some reasons not to buy this phone. As you can see, this phone is not the most beautiful phone we've ever seen. It's a bit heavy, a bit rounded, and it has a big frame around the screen, on the on the upper side and the downside, and on the back side it's plastic, and it's a bit heavy, and it's not so slim. So maybe it's a huge phone compared to other phones on that category or to the premium category. Another feature we don't really like in that phone is the Android version. It's Android 4 and not 4.2, and this phone was released in November, and since then Huawei didn't update the Android version, so it won't be updated in the future. So you are stuck in Android 4 when other phones will going to be updated to Android 0.43 or Android 5, whatever it gets. So overall, this is a strong phone, and it has good specs like a quad-core processor and great camera with a lot of features, and it has a great battery, and it has some notifications and some apps like backup app and some other apps and like radio. And it's a cheap phone. It's not as expensive as other phones. So if you want a cheap phone with strong specs and it doesn't matter about the design or the older Android version, so this is your phone. It's Huawei Honor 2 by Android VIP Club.